Dearest seniors, my name is Mr. Orders. I've written this letter with the help of Mr. Barron and Mr. Hitchens, the other two sponsors of the senior class, to share some thoughts about your final days here as students at Wheaton.
As you probably know, we are English teachers.
One of the things,
perhaps the main thing,
we hope to stress in our classes is that people do things for a reason.
In writing,
in speaking,
in just living,
we make choices. Our actions and words represent us, who we want to be, and how we want to be seen.
This is why we think English is the best subject. We get to talk with you about who you are, what you think, and how best to express these ideas. We try to help you become better writers, to think about what you mean and why you mean it.
So this is already getting a bit general and preachy, so we'll just concise it and get right to the point.
Level 1 thesis statement. Seniors rule!
Level 2 thesis statement. Seniors are excited to leave high school behind them, and they also like to celebrate, as seen through their actions, diction, and alliteration.
Level 3 thesis statement. While it may seem like fun, trashing the hallways during the senior parade actually sends a clear and negative message to the people who are left behind to deal with it.
That message can be summarized in 2 words, which we will leave to your imaginations. For those imaginationally challenged students, there's a popular hand gesture that also accompanies these 2 words. We want to urge you to consider the message and whether or not you really want these words to be your last words.
The 3 of us have been here for 4 years, just like most of you. And like you, we've seen each year's graduating class leave the building after the second period exam with a great deal of excitement. We've also watched them leave behind a massive trail of destruction. We get that seniors want to celebrate, and we support their right to mark their departure. But each year, the 3 of us wonder, why this?
It may not seem like a big deal to you, but from the perspective of people who have to survey the scene and then clean it up, it really stinks. It stinks because we have to clean it up, but more importantly, it stinks because the sight of intelligent, creative people doing something so mindless and bitter is depressing.
In trying to understand how this could possibly seem like a good way to celebrate 4 years of profound academic achievement, we've talked to some of you about it. Here are some of the things you said.
We deserve to celebrate, and now it's finally our turn.
The building service staff is paid to clean it up anyway.
It's hilarious and fun and doesn't hurt anyone.
We are so out of here, bro. It's not like we have to see any of these people again.
What else would we do? There aren't any valid alternatives.
It's what the seniors have done for years. This last idea, the concept that it's a good idea to do something simply because others have done it before you, is one of the most disturbing. It doesn't take any real rhetorical acrobatics to demonstrate the stupidity of this statement. Since the dawn of time, this kind of logic has been trotted out by people who don't want to think about their actions, who are in fact afraid or unable to defend their own choices. We doubt that is how you'd like to choose to define yourself.
Another thing to consider here is that you've made environmentalism a focus this year. At its heart, the green movement is about considering our place within a larger ecosystem and doing what we can to respect and preserve that environment. The SGA's Spring Project brought many of these issues into sharp focus and inspired all of us to think about ways that we can be more conscious of our impact both locally and globally. It would be a shame to see your words speak louder than your actions.
Don't get us wrong. We don't think that you should just skulk silently out of the door on your last day. We're excited about the end of the year and the end of this 4-year era. After all, it's our senior year too. And in the spirit of this excitement, we offer an alternative. Noise pollution as opposed to actual pollution.
We purchased some more noisemakers that will be distributed to your second period class, the last class of your high school careers.
And in addition, we encourage you to bring instruments of your own from home. Pots, pans, trombones, washboards, Malaysian gamelans, egg beaters, whatever you find around the house that makes either music or noise.
And it's unlikely to hurt anyone.
So, when the drum line comes around, by all means, join the parade and show the underclassmen a new tradition, one that expresses enthusiasm while leaving the halls and the school grounds in the same condition that you found them.
This letter will not be followed with a trash-free pledge or any other pointless bureaucratic gesture. We just want you to think about what we've said and talk about it with each other. The reason we're making this appeal in the first place is simple. We know this class is special. From all the ways you've proven yourselves over the past 4 years, we believe that you are people who truly think about your decisions.
We love this class, and we know you'll make us proud.
See you at DAR.
Seniors rule!